Hello, all stars gaming here to present to you another video which I'm actually super duper hyped for. And this video is gonna be, okay, first of all, sorry the intro was so long. I was giving all of Luffy's gears, okay, from gear 2nd to gear 4, bruh. So basically, yeah, this video is about how strong Luffy is and where he would be ranked. We're basically gonna start off with gear 2nd. Now, first of all, what I don't get is this is kind of my opinion and my theory is, so like that's what I'm trying to say. Why I don't get why basically, when they were going to Doflamingo, when he was going to the flower field to get to Doflamingo, it was like I didn't get why he didn't use gear 2nd. Now this must be the most noobiest thing I've ever said about One Piece, or it could be a breakthrough. Well, probably not a breakthrough, but I'm just asking because I have no idea why he never uses gear 2nd to catch up. Maybe it's because I've forgotten the word. Oh yeah, it may drain his, hockey abilities and stuff. So if he did use that, he would not have any hockey left to, verse Doflamingo, and the last minutes would turn into an extra 2 minutes or so, and then he'd be done for. But basically, gear 2nd is massively OP, because if you guys remember the first time he used it against Blue Mo, or what the hell his name was, I don't remember, the fat buffalo dude, basically the one from CP9, he used that against him and it was just so sick. That, first of all, that just proved Luffy's strength, and then improving gear 2nd as he went along by him using gear 2nd with what I was thinking he should do, gear 2nd and gear 3rd, plus gear 2nd, gear 3rd and gear 4th. Now I'm moving on to this topic while I talk about gear 3rd, but there's not much to talk about gear 3rd really, because it's just him making his arm really fat. But basically, yeah, him combining all of those and then hardening it. So basically, he could use gear 2nd to use the Gatling to make it even faster, and just the take that weight. But at the same time, it really uses so much hockey up. But at the same time, again, gear 2nd is just so strong. That's what makes Luffy that strong. Which I thought no one could be able to catch up to him, because I haven't really seen any breakthroughs ever. When I saw gear 2nd, I didn't really see any other breakthroughs, but then when I saw Sanji and Zoro, which I could have spoiled because I'm doing this for another video as well, that's why I'm so hyped, because One Piece is my favorite anime. Basically, I saw Sanji's and Zoro's breakthrough, so yeah, that's what gear 2nd about. But the thing is, yeah, I'm talking about gear 2nd. We still got 3rd and 4th and the overall opinion to go. So basically, let me just... This is who he versed, Blue Mo, and then, yeah. But basically, let's get into gear 3rd. Now, okay, I don't really have much to say about this one, but the thing with Luffy and gear 3rd is used much more nowadays, because the first time he used it was against Rob Lucci, the strongest of CP9, because, and basically, he almost died in that battle. But basically, because before, at this time, he wasn't able to use it. It was imperfected by him. And when he would use it, he would turn into a midget, basically. And, basically, when... Now he's mastered it, and he's able to use it, with armament hardening. And he can, throw some punches. But... basically, before he couldn't use it, now he can. But the OP thing about it is just basically his normal punches. So say his normal punches, and then armament hardening with Gomu Gomu no Gatling, but then when you add a gear 3rd to it, which against Hody Jones was pretty just annihilation with that. He's just too OP. So that's why I don't really have much to say about it. But now that he's perfected it, he can use it for a lot of uses. So let's move on to the last gear. Now the final gear before I go into in-depth topics and side topics. Oh my god. Gear 4. When I saw it, when I first heard of it, I was like, what the heck? Why does he look like a balloon? And then when I actually watched the anime, and oh my god, my brain. Wow, I can't even speak. My brain just went like I didn't have emotions for this. And I was like, oh my god. Whoa. And then I was literally watching it so normally because I didn't have any expressions. Now, this was so sick. It was almost as sick as what Zoro did. But, you know, I can't really get too in-depth with that because that ruined Zoro's moments. But basically, Luffy's final gear is so imperfected that, like, he can... I'm not sure. It's a round base around, like, less than 10 minutes or something. I'm guessing. I'm not exactly sure. But basically, Gear 4 is imperfected but so good. Because if you didn't see, he thrashed Doflamingo with the King Kong, but at the same time he needed rest of 10 minutes because his hockey thingy ran out, and then everyone was at the bird cage trying to stop the bird cage from killing them, and you know what I mean. Which makes it even harder for him to perfect it, because it's like, oh well, I need to perfect my hockey or something. I'm not exactly sure how he's going to perfect that, really. Well, Luffy always does have his ways. Now, I'm gonna talk about a final gear, and that's not gonna be, well, this is gonna be after I just talk about Gear 4, and then I'm gonna go into in-depth topic. But basically, like, if he perfects Gear 4, it's gonna be like, then that would not be the end of One, but it would be near the end of One Piece, because it can't really be like, oh, he perfected, like, oh, yeah, I perfected Gear 4, now I'll thrash everyone, because there's not really that many strong people, except like Kaido, and you know, the Shanks, and people like that, who are strong enough to beat Luffy in Gear 4. Now, one thing I want to talk about is freaking Luffy's training with Garp, his grandpa. Basically, if you don't know, Garp is Luffy's grandson, and oh my god, man, I'm guessing that this training made Luffy who he is, and made him way more stern. And if you haven't already seen, like, well, he's not really stern, but if you haven't seen, there was this one episode which totally told him that he'd throw him in rivers, make him hold balloons, go in the sky, train with monkeys and all that. So what I'm trying to say, this is what made him stronger and had pretty much no fear of anything, because you can't really have a fear after you've been pretty much, like, everywhere, and he doesn't have a fear if he's Garp's grandson, really. So yeah. And plus he trained with Ace and Sabo, which were much stronger than him at that time. And yeah, like, they still are, but like, that probably helped him as he was a child, since we've seen a bit of the training. Now, another point of one of my points of this video is about Luffy being Admiral level. Like, if you don't already know how strong Luffy is, you're either just a blockhead, or you're just pretty much egghead, you know, circular bomb, I don't know. But basically, I wouldn't really rank Luffy Admiral level just yet. Now, some people are making conspiracies and theories like Luffy is Admiral level, and he just is with a fort, which would absolutely annihilate Akainu. Even when he's when he's mastered it, it would annihilate Akainu. I don't think so, because I think Gear 4 is not going to be the perfection of the last gear. Now, again, that's going to be my final point, because, you know, I kind of need to say that. But basically, like, Luffy's so strong, and like, but I don't think he's Admiral level just yet. Heck, I don't even think he's Admiral level. What Admiral level? I just said that. Emperor level. Because, like, the 4 Emperors, out of all of them, has he defeated one yet? No. Has he defeated Kaido? No. Has he even seen Shanks yet? No. Has he seen, well, Big Mom? I'm really an anime fan, so I can't really be like, I exactly know what's going on in the mangas, because I don't. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He hasn't seen any of them. He's not really Admiral or Emperor level yet. I think Luffy is a Warlord level. Let's just say that, because of how many Warlords he's been able to defeat. But that's another thing I want to get onto. And what I'm trying to say is, like, the Warlords is just, which is really, really broken, because there's such OP Warlords, and then there's such puny ones. Now, you may think of me as the, so, just may hate on me, but I'd say puny like Gecko Moria wasn't strong. He was just lazy as hell. So lazy. That he didn't do anything by himself, bruv. Nothing. He was so lazy. But the thing is, like, you have him, and then you have people like Kuma, and then you have people like Doflamingo, and then you have people like Mihawk. That's what I'm trying to say. And then even Boa really strong, because, she's pretty OP with her powers. But what I'm trying to say is, the Warlord system doesn't make sense, but if Luffy was able to, he would probably be a Warlord. Admiral, if Luffy was he is a good guy, but if he wasn't a pirate, then I wouldn't say he's Admiral level, just because he's not ready for Akainu. That's near the end, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Luffy versus Akainu, Zoro versus Fujitora, and Kizaru maybe versus Sanji, even though they haven't really got much in common except the kicking tactics and stuff. Basically, my final point is going to be Luffy's ultimate gear. Now, we are in the middle of the end. We're near the end, but we're nowhere near the middle either. We're in, like, the last set of the end. So, like, in the beginning, we're basically in the beginning of the ending of this One Piece story. But as Oda said, I'm pretty sure he said that he would write One Piece until he dies. But, like, and then some people are just going to be like, oh, then he should just die then, innit? Because then it's going to get boring. And that just makes me so ticked off. Because it's like, why would you want him to die? He's making good content. The animation's getting better. Everything's good. One Piece is always going to be good. And if you hate on him like that, that's just sad. But it's like, that's what I'm trying to say. Oda would make Luffy a final gear, like a gear. It may not be a gear 5th though. Let's say it would probably be like. It would probably not be called 5th gear or gear 5th. It'd be called like ultimate gear or something, which he can only use when he's like mad or something. I don't know. It could be all his gears combined into one, but not as in like, because he normally uses gear combinations. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you use like all the gears combined into one, including gear 4, to make something different, it's like, because I've seen how he can push himself. He was in gear 4, yet he still pushed himself to do a King Kong. I'm not sure what the attack was called, I'm sorry, but he made that attack and it was like mental. And so what I'm trying to say is, this video is dragging out too long, so basically Luffy's probably like near the Warlord level, even though Warlord doesn't really have a stage, but Luffy's so powerful he can still activate another gear, which will be his ultimate gear, which I think may be like not destructive. It's gonna be like not a destructive one. It's gonna be like, basically he's gonna be a normal form, or he could be a really strong looking one, or a really normal looking form like himself now, because Luffy doesn't look weak, but he doesn't look strong either in his just normal form, how he talks and stuff. He doesn't look super strong. This could look super strong, or just maybe, okay, gear 5th or ultimate gear, and then he just looks so average. But basically that's what I'm trying to say. And then he may not have any destructive power, but all that destructive power, I've been thinking about this for a long time. If they made all the power, so if one punch would equal to a radius of the whole universe, and it would like blast the whole universe, and he was able to control that power and punch. And punch them in the whole universe power. Do you get? I don't think you guys get what I mean. So such a strong punch, conserved energy, controlled and punched into someone. And that's what I mean by his gear 5th. It's gonna be that strong. He's gonna be able to control the power, and when he wants, he can release all that power, and he's super mad or something like that. But this video's dragged on too long. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a thumbs up. I've kind of gotten this One Piece ideas from this guy called Legend Mac. I'll leave a link to him in the description. I'm pretty sure most of you One Piece fans know him, because I don't really One Piece fans. So yeah, peace out, nerds.